Everything is very easy when someone else is doing it. So I could see and say I can interview like you. I can even do much better than you because I'm here watching. When you're given the opportunity to do it, then you can come up with all emotional reasons why it can't be done. In this case, that is not the Centum way of doing it. You get it done because you're there, you have the opportunity. Yeah, so now I came back from Vipingo. I was the COO in Centum RE. Then the boss left. Then I was given the opportunity to run the company, but we were to pay. There was a bond, a 3 billion bond that was maturing in 2023. So we needed to have the money. I think part of why my hair has gone away. Thank God I'd been married.
Wait. A Centum?
Yeah.
A Centum RE?
Yes.
You got 3 billion worth of investors' money?
A bond that was raised and listed on Nairobi Securities Exchange. So it needed to be, it had gotten to maturity. So I've never worked that hard. But we paid it ahead of time.
Oh, you did, eh?
Yes, the team did an unbelievable job. We paid it, we retired it. That was one of baptism by fire. Because your company will grow. One day you will borrow,
yes,
and you will pay. You'll know what it takes to borrow and pay.
So, it's, okay, explain it in layman. When was that bond taken?
It was taken in 2020.
And those are the words that sometimes confuse a younger generation. So, Centum RE went to who?
It went to CMA, Capital
Markets Authority,
and raised money from the public.
For 3 billion?
Yes.
Or no, 3 billion is what you're paying back?
Yeah, 2 point something.
So, and that was for what? What did you want to do?
To build a riverbank and raft.
Oh.
And then the maturity was in December 2023.
So it was for how long, that bond?
3.
3 years?
3 years, yes. So raft and riverbank were built and they were finished. But when you build and being paid are different.
And were you paying coupons in that period?
No. It was everything was being paid on maturity. So
everything
the interest
was
being capitalized, yes.
Yeah.
So the maturity date was December, is it 16th? Or I forget, 16 or 19, 2023.
And is it not your daddy Centum coming to help you?
No, my philosophy and my team's philosophy has been, you are educated, your parents finished educating you, can't go back asking for rent and other things. Assuming Centum is our parent.
Yes, I get it.
Took us to school, gave us even inheritance, gave you Vipingo and other businesses to run. You can't go back asking for pocket money or to pay for your rent or compliment you. So it's a self-sustaining business, so we had to pay.
You had...
So,
wow.
But our customers and the business came through, and
so
we're coming off COVID.
So you were, I get, you were building, and then you're selling.
A building, selling.
And that's selling, and then that's what you're now using for the money. Of course, maybe investing the money so that you can, by the time you're paying it back, it has.
Yeah, the total cost of the bond plus the interest, then the total sales value of the project, net of cost, was adequate to pay.
Yes.
But now he assumed that everyone would have paid, bought, paid, and the money disbursed. But you remember the registry was having digitization, all manner of things in between. But we worked hard.
Wow.
We paid it a month in advance, ahead of schedule. It's in the papers, it's public.
Okay, so I like when you say that, because
I
like when you say that you've honored a bond.
Yes.
For 3B.
Yes.
It brings, again, into context this project that you're saying you're going to finish. It's make it to make it. You've got to do it.
Yes, it was done.
You don't go back with excuses, you guys.
You can't say, I wasn't there. You couldn't say it was not me. You are the one there at the moment. And you see, everything is very easy when someone else is doing it. So I could see and say I can interview like you, I can even do much better than you because I'm here watching. When you're given the opportunity to do it, then you can come up with all emotional reasons why it can't be done. In this case, that is not the Centum way of doing it. You get it done because you're there, you have the opportunity.
Yeah, but you see that promotion came and literally removed you from the frying pan, not even the frying pan, the nice sauna, spa, and it threw you into the fire.
Yes, and the team supported me because I had to rely on people.
So what do you do in a situation like that? Like, just give me one example. Like, how do you get funding? The reason people are not buying is because you're not bringing titles. The title is what should trigger the final payment.
So you just say, okay, I need this amount of money by this date. I'm 6 or 9 months away. Every day, this is the minimum I need to have in the account for me to meet the obligation. Guys, so you track every day.
Make phone calls. So your sales team even, so pressure goes down. That's why
pressure,
I mean.
Yeah, pressure, yeah.
How many phone calls have you made? How many leads have you closed?
So you guys, you organize a team activity. You do a health awareness checkup. People know where their blood sugar and blood pressure is. Then now you go full throttle.
I like you. I like you.
So during that period, you have your alarm at 5:45, but by 5 you're checking why the alarm is not calling because your problems have woken you up.
You're funny. Wow.
But it was done, and we moved on. That we even forgot.
Yeah, but for me that shows your leadership, because that pressure that's on you, the only way you're going to be able to complete it is by delegation.
Yes.
You can talk about delegating during the good, but there's also delegating to meet targets.
Yes.
And ensuring that the team each plays their role. And that comes with all sorts of monkeys and all of these other things. So for you to be able to accomplish that, okay, I get it.
And everyone has something to contribute. They know something you don't. They have something to contribute. You just need to make them comfortable, believe in them. The ones you underestimate bring the highest value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you pay the coupon. Go on, you're telling me about this period.
We pay the coupon. Then we decided, okay, this is hard. We can't carry on like this. We need a bit more longer term capital. That's how we began conversations with IFC. They came on board.
Before groundbreaking, let me give an example. Or before, what kind of percentage are you looking at, minimum?
So ideally, before groundbreaking, you should have sold 30%. Let's say you're doing a block of
400.
No, even 100,
okay,
even 10.
Okay, 10.
You need to have sold 3. 3 means customers have paid deposit on 3 and you have an agreement.
Okay.
If this 10 cost us $1 million shillings, for instance, you need to have maybe a bank has told you they will give you 500,000. You have 200,000 of your own money, and you may have 300,000 of customer deposits. So the project is fully funded.
Do you actually, that's a good question then. In your projects, do you take some blocks on? Or you guys are about getting them all out? You're not in the game of rentals?
No, we've not formed enough capital to put us there, but we build, and because demand is very high, they are all taken up.
Okay, of course, you're not going to say, no, we're keeping this one.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, you want to take.
Yeah, you want to take, and that's how you, ideally, in an ideal scenario, that's how it should be.
Okay.
But most of the time, it's not like that. Even when it's like that, things don't go according to plan. So you have to make adjustments.
Yeah, and I like what you did in Vipingo, that residual passive income, although it's not really passive because you still have to get, it's able though to bring some sort of income on idle land.
Yes, yes.
And that is Centum RE's income, or does that become Centum?
No, that is not you. The best part is a factory was done.
Okay.
The other one is just part of trees.
But you're planting.
Yeah, we're planting. I'm just saying the core business is sale of land and the factory. And that factory, the impact it has in the country.
Okay.
And the impact it has on that community.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. Yeah. My other question is, do the subsidiaries have to pay daddy money every year?
No, not necessarily. But we have the understanding these are not charitable causes. They were not set up for charity.
Okay.
You have to, what would you say you are doing the whole year? If you came to work and supported your own lifestyle. So you must have something for the shareholder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I get what you mean.
Yes, yes.
Because,
what would I be doing the whole year if I came and did nothing? Either there is capital for growth or we paid back debts.
Yes.
I can't be in office for a whole year and then now not give shareholders anything, and they set up a business.
I get. So this, I get it. The shareholders, this is not a company that is, the whole reason why the shareholders set up this company was for it to give it, to contribute to its dividends.
Even you, the reason you have this CRA is to generate some value to you.
Yes, yes,
Now
that's true.
you speak this much the whole year and you have nothing.
By the way, imagine, tell this guy, say that again for them.
And there is no growth. Maybe you might say, okay, the momentum we've set, this will come next year. Then it needs to be quantifiable, it will come.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you change your model from going this way of the bonds. You're like, what model do you decide to use? To look for different capital financing?
To have seen other pools of capital to fund. So we got a partnership with IFC, partnership with banks.
Oh, nice.
We may come back on the bond. So you have to have constant, any business must have constant funding, right? And financing partners, because opportunities will be bigger than the money you have at any given point.
Man, you know, you're speaking like a 45-year-old. Like I'm just listening to you. I have to keep reminding myself that the Kihara is stress. It's not, it's not age.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's now again? Okay, so next projects. What's now? You become MD. You made MD. Go on with this period all the way until today.
So now organizing that capital, telling the story on the book I've given you.
Yes.
Completing projects in Uganda, in some
Pearl Marina still.
Pearl Marina, finishing those projects. Finishing projects in 2 Rivers, restarting the ones that were not moving well, or the ones that are like Cascadia.
Yeah.
And then also doing phase 2 of Vipingo and trying to grow the business in other locations. Okay. Yeah.
So that's what you do now on the daily.
That's my responsibility now.
So you've got your own COO, somebody who manages per se the workings of the day-to-day running of the
business. Yes.
So what does that now mean becomes your role? Are you on boards?
I'm on the Centum RE board and the subsidiary boards.
So like which one?
Pearl Marina, Vipingo, Uhuru Heights, all the companies that we have.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. So I sit on the, I'm on the board, but I'm also the leader of those businesses.
Oh, I get what you're saying. So wow, I hadn't even seen it like this. So because you're now the MD of Centum RE, all of those companies, Vipingo, have become standalones in essence.
Yes.
And now all of those people answer to you.
Yes.
In terms of what's happening down there.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot. So those are different. How many projects are you talking about running concurrently?
There are many. There are almost 2,000 residential units, multiple projects, but our ambition is to do 10,000. So what we are doing is not insignificant.
And as the MD, what does your role then now become? Visualizing the future, figuring out how do you penetrate into all these different African markets?
Yes, my role is to understand what my shareholders want. So this is where the shareholder wants to go. This is the value they want to create. I understand that clearly. I understand the expectations of the board, which comes through also the shareholder thing comes through the board. These are their requirements. Then we agree now this is the way forward. So I marshal the entire team to understand we are living here and we are headed in this direction. Should we find ourselves in any other direction, then we are lost. Then I have all these, the guys now, the GMs and CEOs of the other businesses, to mobilize through people to push us where I want to go. Then I manage all the stakeholders. It's a big business. So there is the board, the shareholder, there is the community, there are governments. So you have to manage all those stakeholders. And then you have myself, I have to do my bit. So I only do what Ken Mbae can do. I delegate everything else. So what my team can do, they are good, they do it. What they can do, I do. And that is what I primarily focus on. So time is spent on planning, thinking, and figuring out how do we go to the next step, and are we fully funded, and are we meeting the objectives of the business.
2025 goals?
2025, I'm just very optimistic. Anyway, I'm generally very optimistic. So I think it will be a good year for us. Even for me personally, I think it will be a great year.
I love it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say this. You didn't come here per se to talk about products.
Yeah.
You came here because I asked you to come and share your life journey as a leader. But you can't share with me all that value. And of course, that value in terms of your leadership style, all of that sparks trust and curiosity in the different projects that you're doing currently.
Yeah.
So I'd just like us to touch as we come to a close, and then after that, I'll ask you to do a parting shot. First of all, thank you so much for coming. I feel like this one has been an incredible leadership conversation. You have a lot of wisdom and wealth, and I've not even tapped into a 0.1% of it because I came to get your life story. But in terms of ongoing projects, number one, I've heard you mention Vipingo. So if all of these are first and foremost on your website?
Yes, they are on our website.
Everything that is currently...
What you're speaking of is there.
Everything that is currently ongoing, any opportunities that you have is currently on the website. And I have to go here and show somebody, talk about what the website thing is. Anyway, the website link is over here down. So just go and visit it if you've got any questions. The phone number is there. Call it. You can even check on social media, just in case you've got questions about what different projects it is that you're running. But then let's name a few of them. There's Vipingo, phase 3.
So before the projects, I think I speak to what we really do. We don't. Selling houses is a consequence. So.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, selling houses is a consequence of what we do.
Tell me, what do you do?
So we figured out, for you to be highly effective like you are now, to be productive the whole day, you must have rested the whole night and come from home while you're happy for you to be productive. So we create environs where your family is happy, so your kids can come ride bikes, you can jog in the evening, there are gardens, power, water, utilities are taken care of. The space itself gives you peace of mind. So when you're in that lifestyle, we try and tick all the boxes that you'd require. Then you're much more productive and you enjoy living there. So for you now to utilize our space, that's how you come to stay in those houses. So we focus on the lifestyle, holistic, and your healthy goals. That's what we focus on. We create, live, work, play, grow, and thrive.
Live, work, play, grow, and thrive.
Yes, because if you are doing these three, you need growth. As in, it's natural for you to move to the next level. If you're growing, then you are thriving. So we have that 360 thing. For you to enjoy that, you have to be in our houses. That's what we focus on. So our home is just a
habitation to
habitation
bring, yes.
But we want, because we realize you spend, I said it again, 90% of your time in real estate, and 50%, 50% of your time in the house, at least 8 hours, if you like the home. And over the weekend, it can be 10. We want that to be the best place to be.
Wow. I love it. So you build the environment around to facilitate that.
Yes.
That is very well.
That's why I've not spoken about square meters.
Yeah. I'm not even, wow, but I like that. But then you therefore then have options for people with that. So for example, if you've got 2 children and you want them each to have a room, you have your 2-bedroom.
Yes.
If you're a bachelor, you've got your studio or your 1-bedroomed, as you called it. So then in which ecosystems are you currently then doing that? Because what you've done with my mind is switch it from gated communities, which a lot of real estate people are building, to you guys build ecosystems, literally.
Yes, we create an ecosystem. So like 2 Rivers is an ecosystem.
Yes.
You can work at the office, you stay at Riverbank, you entertain yourself at theme park, your kids ride bikes at the kids play area, and you take a walk in the evening on the jogging tracks and cover 10,000 steps. So that's a complete ecosystem. In the evening, you catch a cinema. If your mind is not clear, you go to the Ferris wheel. If you do that turn at 55 meters, you reorganize what is priority. Because if the wheel doesn't turn, you can imagine how you're coming down. So we create that ecosystem. Vipingo is also an ecosystem. You work at the industrial park, you stay at the residential area, you shop at the malls there, you either play golf, you go to the beach. So it's still an ecosystem, and Uganda is the same. But arising out of that ecosystem, it gives people passive income because you have a legacy and wealth to create. So you can have one line of passive income that comes from rent that you get from our ecosystem. Two, you can create now your net worth because these houses come from 2 million to 4, 35 to 55. So you have a net worth that keeps growing. Appreciation. And this is tangible.
Yes.
3, we are in 2024. If I am to live, 2025, if I am to live in this world up to 90 years, I still have another 52 years. So 2024 plus 2025 plus 52, that will be 2077. I can be up to 2077 if it's 90 years. I don't want to be blaming government in 2077. I don't want to be blaming my kids. They didn't come to take care of me. I can have houses, and then they can generate rental income to take care of you, and you leave it to your future generation. So that is able to take care of that line, and it's also able to take care of your health. That is a community where you can exercise, walk around, and you can educate your future generations on how to take care of these assets. So that's a consequence of all that. And as we do all that, the business gets a return, and it grows and creates jobs.
And what I'm hearing you is, therefore, all projects that you're currently working on arise within these 3 ecosystems.
Yes.
It arises within either Vipingo, it arises within Two Rivers, or it arises within Pearl Marina.
Yes.
You're currently not doing any other developments outside of this.
We've done one, Elma, which is at Hako Industries in Kasarani. We've done it. It's a proof of concept. And it's working very well, we can deprecate it because we may not have land everywhere where people want to live. Yeah.
But even that Hako I like because it's still in essence a partnership with a long-standing subsidiary.
Yes.
Okay. I love it. So all the details as you had, just go to the website. The website is here. Call the number on the screens. Remember, it starts with +254. That's the country code for Kenya. Ken.
Yes.
You know, when you told me you were coming, I didn't think we were going to be able to finish this, but you have given us so much value.
Yeah.
I want to pray for you. That's one of the ways in which we tell people thank you.
Yeah.
And
then just before you pray,
you've got a business meeting you need to answer. So Ken, I want to tell you thank you. And the way us guys tell people thank you here is first and foremost by praying and by food. So I want to say a quick prayer for you.
Yeah.
Just to tell you thank you. And then after that, because it's not dinner, we'll have
snacks,
lunch.
Yeah.
Fine. Thank you so much first for coming. This has been an amazing session. You can see my good friend and cameraman extraordinaire, Dennis, who's new today. We normally shoot with a guy called Wamai, but Wamai was busy today.
Yeah.
But he has loved every single thing that you've said. In fact,
Thank
he's
you.
like, this is one of his best CTAs, if not the best.
Thank
But let's
you.
pray, and then after that, I'll ask you to look into that camera to do a parting shot. What I'll say before I pray is check out their website. Again, all the information that is necessary, that you need, whatever questions that it is that you have, and even more, ask. So for me, I just want to say thank you. God bless you. May God continue to grow you as a leader. May God continue to protect you and your family. May God continue to empower you with wisdom as you provide solutions for the millions of Africans and Kenyans who are constantly coming into life. Mine is to wish you success as a leader with your team that you have in business, you're bringing a lot of impact to very many people. So may God bless you in your walk and guide you and give you long life. That 90 that you're talking about, may you live to be. And to your mom, thank you so much for raising an amazing young man here. I have thoroughly enjoyed this conversation. He has done well. And also to your wife and children, thank you so much for them allowing you to be here, and to your team.
Thank you.
Thoroughly enjoyed. So that's your camera where Aizo is. Aizo, look and just speak to somebody there, and then now we end.
Thank you for this opportunity to articulate this. Whatever it is, please remember, whatever your dreams are, everything you see in this world started as an idea and a dream in someone's mind, and they pushed themselves to actualize it. It doesn't matter where you've come from. Where you've come from is irrelevant. Where you want to go is the most critical part. That's a brief story of Ken Mbae, and it shows that it can be done. And if you continue working hard and you're pushing yourself to the limits, you can achieve anything in this world and make a difference to the rest. Thank you. Enjoy the view.
As we come to an end, a big thank you to each and every single one of you who's watching. I hope you guys are loving these leadership conversations as much as I am. Don't be greedy. Share this with the needy. This one, share it with any person who's young. I don't care where they're from, whether they are in shags, whether they are on the top of a penthouse. This is a CTA that they need to watch. The amount of value and life lessons that have been shared in this one is, it's a lot, and you're getting it for free. So the best you can do is share it with somebody and enable them to get to the destination that they're going through. As usual, I don't shoot this alone. I've got my main man, Aizo, at the back, and today I've had none other than Deno, and you'll be hearing me mention more about Deno, especially as Wamai does different things. So we just want to say a big thank you to them. If you're looking for cameraman, look no further. If you're looking for photography, Deno, or ASAP as we like calling him, is an amazing photographer. So comments, get into the comments, and you'll see their info pinned, into the description, and you'll see their info pinned. I'm talking too much. That's because we're hungry, we've not eaten, but it is now 6:09. This is the soonest we have ever ended CT. I'm so excited. So have a blessed day. And by the way, we're shooting 100 CTs. If there's somebody that you think that I should shoot, if there's somebody that you would like to suggest for me to shoot, again, they have to be a leader, they have to have integrity as their value, and they have to come with the posture that he came with, one of giving of their life experience so that others can benefit. It doesn't matter where they are in the world. That target of 100, we are going to them. Talking about going to them, some exciting news coming, and you'll be shocked where CT is going to be. For now, God bless each and every single one of you. I'm talking too much. I'm hungry. In 3, 2, 1.